Hello, and welcome to Stream for Initiative, where natural 20s are never natural, alcohol consumption is strongly advised, and viewer discretion is merely a suggestion. Welcome to the table, everybody.
Hey, my nat 20s are natural, all right?
Sure.
And
Just
we're
the man that
good.
can
You're lucky.
re-roll ones.
It's
are
all
full liars.
natural and all organic
Sure, says the man that can re-roll ones.
and grass-fed. Hey.
grass-fed natural
Totally
20s.
natural.
I love it. Grass-fed natural 20s. All right.
Yep,
So,
grass-fed natural 20s.
to kick things off, to get us back on track of where we were from last week, we have Liliola and or Angel will be reading what happened last session. Will be recapping for us. So take it away.
Hi. Okay. Let's get this started. Okay, I'm just going to read what it says here, so forgive me if things sound a little weird. Neelan attempts to strike Nyoda in the library, but is stopped by one of the librarians because she's a big party pooper, or whatever it is. Eventually, the group decides to head to Neelan's house for the best use of privacy, however you want to pronounce it, and secure space. Neelan uses a divine smite and Rodan uses flurry of blows because we all know we want to hit Nyoda secretly, see? But she's still standing, and Gomo wants her down a little further to cast sleep on her without worrying about getting someone else first. Vitris, or V as I like to call her, because she's my best friend, somewhat convinced this is a bit of a show, hits Nyoda herself while weak. It causes Nyoda to go into a concentrated state and become a possum, forcing Neelan to cast another spell to focus the hits on him instead of his sister. With no secure way to hit Nyoda, Gomo is forced to cast sleep, but the last hit was enough and Nyoda falls asleep. Maybe we should do this more often.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, God.
Please now.
This sounds very. I'm entertained. Keep going.
Nyoda, in a
I'm so
dream
happy
state,
you are.
sees both the gods. A Tyrannosaurus-like dinosaur sees a heavy jungle environment, and the god, in quotation marks, and not even capitalized because we don't know, threatens Nyoda about bringing the egg back to where it came from, and even shows a vision of the destruction of Alderaan if she doesn't. But despite Nyoda's pleading, the god provides no further clues as to where the egg might have come from before she catapulted out of the vision. I'm just picturing her at a catapult now. It does turn out the group doesn't need to go to the other continent the explorer had gone to. They probably just need to take it back to somewhere in Igrin itself. Not good with words. But the talk of going off and exploring again to return the egg gets V excited, and she runs off and gets a pack ready to potentially go with the group, which she really should. Neelan. Part of this is joining Neelan and trying to figure out what happened to their mother. With some point in her favor, don't you wave that finger at me, being maybe the illness only affects the woman of the place in Alderaan itself is haunted by a curse. Neelan can't exactly say no, since V is an adult, but recommends or insists that she talks to Irving before they go. In the meantime, the group tries to figure out ways to sustain the egg, which isn't looking great. So me, being the genius that I am, suggests wrapping the eggs in rotten meat, which I still think will work. But the group says no because, right here it says abhorse. I don't know what that is, a horse or something? Anyways, Rodan suggests a nervous, frustrated tick of his, small, a little lightning things that come on his horns could give it a small shock to recessa to see if it works on the blue egg, yeah. But the commotion caused trying to frustrate him enough is nearly break the egg, and resulting in the shock does nothing. The closest thing anyone can suggest is keeping it in the same environment, which means digging a hole and putting peat and bramble? Peat and in the hole to simulate a nest, but it's not easy to do without leaving the egg in the sight of the public. Meanwhile, a messenger comes by and hands Neelan a summons to the consul, and they prepare to go meet the consul in the morning. It's not fun. The next morning, the group discovers that the new clothing purchase in Opalhaus has arrived and change into it before heading over to the consul chamber. My outfit, by the way, is the best out of all of them. I look amazing. Oh yeah, Groger stayed behind with the egg. Thank you, Groger! We need to have tea again next time. The group explains their story to the 7 council members, leaving out the prisons and some other less savory details for obvious reasons. From the Clovenwood experience to the current travels to Ardenrun, out of concern for how Daisuke might react. The Austrian guards are left out in the explanation of the Clovenwoods event, but the Dragonborn council member asks about the bodies. While a few defining features of some of the races are left out, the group only says that they weren't tiefling or Dragonborn bodies. Rodon can pick out a slight measure of disgust coming from the Dragonborn council member's question. The head council member talking to the group, a elven woman, is pleased at all the information given by the group, but can't provide any more. The group is then given something of a mission, go back to these places and investigate the dinosaur creatures, and sent out of the council chambers to decide their next path. That's all that's written here, and I really don't remember any of that kind of stuff. I kind of spaced out when I saw Daisuke there. But that's it.
I can hear our poor DM. I can hear our poor DM having an aneurysm at all of those words that were mispronounced. As adorable as it was, I
Oh my
hear
God.
Zafian going. Okay, can I make a vote? Can I make a vote that we do this from now on? We just do it as our
Yes,
characters because I
Please,
love this
God.
shit.
God.
That was
Yes.
amazing.
That was the best one so far.
Oh,
I
God.
vote that we do
Oh,
it from our
Lord.
character's perspective every time.
Okay, so moving on real fast. We have some announcements. At least I have some announcements. If you guys got some, you can add to it. One, there is a map on the screen. I'm trying my hand at drawing a map since I lost what I had for Ardenrun. So that is, it's not finished yet, but at least it's a more accurate representation of what Ardenrun is, and that's pretty much where they keep going back and forth is between those districts there. So, number two. There have been some talks about maybe doing like some recaps of what we got going. Wow, Dad made it so much better. Great job. Anyways, there's been talk about doing some recaps, and it was Angel's idea about maybe doing a recap of what's been going on from Lily's perspective. And after what she just did with reading that, I'm fully on board for it.
Yes.
I
That
totally
was
want to hear
just,
it.
Oh my God.
That was just a taste of what I was planning to do for the recap streams.
Oh God, it was amazing.
And
Um,
if we do decide to do that, I'm going to be
awesome.
drawing as Lily and trying quotation marks to make it into like a comic style thing to explain
It'd
everything that
basically-
happened.
It'd basically be Doodle Bob style.
It'll be like an
flip notes.
authentic,
It's great.
authentic map
Yeah.
experience where you're subject to
Yeah,
That's
you're
exactly what I
made.
did. Yeah, yeah.
That's
all
perfect.
the
No, I love
cupcakes
it.
and
Absolutely.
excruciating the unnecessary details and
Yep,
All
I'm
the
excited for that.
scribbles.
So hopefully we get to look forward
Oh,
to
yes.
that in the near future. I don't know when she's planning on doing that, but it's a great idea. I fully support it. And matter of fact, I think it's something like I would totally get on board of maybe doing a second one as Mav, like a Mav
Oh.
perspective recap, which would
Oh,
be kind
I
of cool.
love it. Yes. I
like-
almost think it would be cool for everybody if they have time to do their own,
Yeah, exactly.
like,
Yeah.
in their characters, like what their character thinks as it goes.
Yeah. So no pressure, Angel. You're going to be setting the stage for the rest of us. So
I
no
got
pressure.
this.
Yeah.
I can just imagine.
That's
like,
what we
Matt
call an
coming-
expanded universe.
I can totally see
Yeah.
Mav just coming online and just for the first like good solid 5 minutes, you just hear sighs after sighs.
That's literally all the streams are. Tears hit the webcam, the paper in front of him.
and
He's
me,
crying.
and me now.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's the announcements I had. They were real quick. Does anybody else have anything they want to talk about real fast? Okay.
Don't think so.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and get right into the session then. Where we left off, I do believe, were you guys just leaving, right?
We
You
were
guys were just leaving the
just-
area.
Just
Escorted out of the room, I think.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so you're just escorted out of the room. And you're walking down the very long hallway that leads up to the main room. And actually you can see where you guys were kind of at. There's it looks like what Yodi called the basketball court. The basketball looking thing is the dome that's full stained glass window that you were under. So that's pretty much where you were at.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, right there. Yeah. So what's the plan then? Is you guys are no longer escorted. You were just escorted out of the room. You guys are just kind of freely walking down the hall now.
Does our Gomo, do you want breakfast?
Wait, is that a question?
Yeah,
Have you
sorry.
met me?
Where would you like to get breakfast?
What about Groker?
That's more like it. Huh?
Oh,
Well,
right.
He's babysitting the zombie god.
The what?
We should go get him, yeah.
Jeez, I wish I had something that I can use to just, send a message.
Haven't we been trying to work on that for the past couple of weeks?
Well, I mean, we have. Wait, who has the stone? We can try and get something
Milan.
kind of like that. That might be helpful.
I have it.
Yeah. Can I see
Yeah,
that
I
real
did-
quick?
That
I
How does
didn't
that
buy
function again?
Grover a bracelet. He wasn't with us when I got them.
Okay, well, sounds like you have a little mini project.
Maybe I could make one.
So wait, how does this function again? Is it like that sending magic?
It's probably similar.
Essentially.
I mean, this looks custom made. I mean, you can
Well,
get some
the
generic
councilwoman
ones, they're
did
expensive.
say it went straight to her, so
Mhm.
yeah, probably custom.
So would
How
that
much?
entail a lot of charges being involved in it?
How much do you think that would be for us to get something like that?
A couple of hundred golds at best, if we want to get like generic ones, I would think.
Diota just kind of looks at him.
Well, I
Gomo,
don't set
Gomo,
the
go ahead and-
prices.
Sorry, go ahead and make an arcane check for me.
Ooh, that's a good roll. 18 plus
Ooh.
Arcana plus 1. Wow, I only have
Okay.
plus 1 on Arcana. Okay.
All right, so
Wow.
with that though, you do know that, I mean, just from basic knowledge of how things work with magic and everything, it's something like that there's a lot of things that would go into that would change prices. How far the range would you want it to be?
Exactly,
Yeah, and there's so distance is a big factor.
Yeah.
How many uses something like that would have? All of those things kind of go into price.
Exactly. Like you want a cheapo knockoff from Oswin, like those are yeah. Like, like
She's
children's
where they have
toy
no magic.
walkie-talkies, yeah, those are like they're not cheap.
She's just sort of look him up and down. Be like, well,
What?
I don't know. You're the one that always has, you're never without money.
That is so not true. That is so very not true.
She kind of
Did
look
you
at
have to
Rhoda
borrow
and
in order to
Milan.
get that piece of...
Exactly.
I mean, he did have to borrow in order to buy a piece of wood from the last magic shop we were
Mhm.
at.
Yes, his dad was very nice in letting us borrow stuff.
Your dad?
Gomo's giving Lily a bit of a look like.
Oh, you mean that old man we met at your house wasn't your dad?
So breakfast.
Wait, I thought you didn't
we
like
should
your
probably.
dad.
Huh?
I thought you weren't on good terms with him.
that explains
Mouth
why
over-
he wasn't
I mean, hand
sure.
over mouth. Hand over Naota's mouth halfway through that sentence.
Hmm.
So. Well, we should probably
Groger,
go get
sure.
Groger.
Nail looks very confused at Rhoda. I'm like, ah! I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Some things are best left talked about later.
No, we say that all the time.
I'm
kinda getting tired of it. Because every time we talk about it later, it becomes a problem.
So Neilon's gonna pocket the stone and start heading back towards the house.
Mm.
Decide what you want to eat on the way over there.
Time later. Again.
Okay, let me.
It's so difficult to choose.
By the time Naota gets home, she's gonna tell all the people in the Underdark that talk about it later means it's a problem that we don't want to deal with.
Oh god.
Same thing.
I
Okay,
mean,
so
you're not wrong.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
So,
an idiomatic phrase.
Lily,
Yes.
as you guys are walking and talking, with your passive perception, you just happen to catch like a hooded figure through the crowd, and for some reason, something about that person just caught your eye for a second.
Mhm.
And they're just, I mean, they're wearing plain clothes, and they're just carrying a crate. It really the only thing that was, it's kind of off just because there's nowhere really in this area because you guys are in the you're nearing where Neilon's house is, but there's nowhere really that someone would be carrying a crate like that here. It's kind of like a weird place to be doing that. Like it looks like they're carrying it to like a shipment, but it's like there's not really a shipment place around here, and it's just something about it just seems a little off to you.
Hey, Nina, do you guys have like a warehouse or a store around here somewhere?
Unless they put one up while I was away the last few years, I don't think so. Most of this is family homes.
Residential.
Residential. That's it.
Okay. Noted. Let's go get Groker.
Why, you're looking to start up a business?
Yes, I am. As a matter of fact, I found some people that could probably help. Are you guys busy?
Huh?
What?
Oh god, you cracked me up.
Where did this come from?
Busy not dying? Busy not being targeted by a zombie
trying to
dinosaur
go
god? I
home?
mean, I don't know. Like, what? Like, define busy.
Okay, fine. I just saw someone carrying a crate around here and I thought it was weird, so that's the only reason why I was asking.
Why was carrying a crate weird?
Lily, you need to be more forward with these things. Just say it.
I did just say it.
Oh, before that, you didn't.
What?
I don't think it would be too suspicious. I mean, we had a crate delivered to my place with all of your new duds. So
Maybe there was something valuable in there.
Lily!
we're going home.
Which probably belongs to someone, not us. Yeah.
Funny.
Is there a word for having a thieving problem? You guys have called me an alcoholic. Is there a word for what she does?
Kleptomaniac.
Yes.
Is there
I
a shorter
pay-
word?
I pay for my stuff.
Klepto. Hmm.
Kleptomaniac.
Mm-hmm.
Maniac's a good word.
Just maniac.
Ha. Let's go get Groger.
Yes, please. Then we can move on to getting actual food.
Okay. So I'm assuming you guys were walking and talking.
Walking and talking.
So mhm. It takes you a good while to walk down the ramp down to the district, but you guys make it there, and you get to your house, and Groger is there.
We're back.
What's the baby? Were they behaving?
So, wait, I want to double check something. So the egg, did y'all actually dig a hole and put the egg in it,
No.
or like?
No, she just gave it to him.
Okay.
What, were we gonna come back to Groger, mommy bird sitting on lake?
No.
Yeah.
But
Why don't you explain what they see when they get home? What is Groger up to?
He's okay. So Groger found he wasn't really sure what to do. He just kind of found a couple of blankets and like kind of wrapped the egg up, and he has it all like nestled, but he's like kind of outside where he could still see it in the front. Cause wait, actually, is there a backyard?
Mhm.
Do they have a
Yes,
backyard?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's even better. That's less weird. So they're in the backyard.
Okay.
So it's all nestled, looks all cozy, and he's just out there. Is yoga a thing? Does yoga exist in this?
Sure.
Okay, he's doing yoga.
That sounds like a thing monks would do. Sure.
Yeah, sounds like something a babysitter would do too.
So So yeah, they just come back to him doing I can't think of a pose right now, but let's just say he's on it doing a handstand or something. He's balancing.
I just imagined Grogu like having a meditative moment, and he's like, and he brewed tea, and he
and just
was like unsure, and he like pours one for the egg too, just has a cup.
He's having mommy baby yoga.
It is a
Yoga
living
class with you.
thing, so
Then he should have dressed up the egg in a little yoga suit.
I mean, it was either
put a little
that
ribbon on it or something. I don't know.
I mean, it was either that or them coming back to him meditating with the egg in his lap. But I was like, but the other.
I love him. We're keeping him forever.
It should be
right?
noted. It should be noted if Rodon sees this, he would go, "Oh, hey, it's been a while since I've done some of those."
Is there any way to put an image on paper without having to spend time to draw?
She wants to, oh my god, she wants to fucking Snapchat this shit.
Oh.
Right.
Depends. Do you need filters on it, or
Yeah, put like little peace signs on it and stuff.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
No,
God.
first off,
I'm so glad I
as you
didn't
guys-
put
Get
him
your
in.
filters ready!
Well, I'm
Alright, so
glad I
as you
didn't
guys-
put him in downward dog pose.
So as you guys,
Okay.
enter, since you said you were in handstand, do me a favor and roll a dexterity save to
Oh,
see
God,
that you don't
why?
fall over. Dexterity.
Oh.
interrupted? Who interrupts my meditation?
Oh god, let me check my.
Don't you
That's,
have a really
uh,
high dex
Yeah, you should.
mod?
Yeah, plus
Yeah, you should be
7.
fine.
Jesus.
Holy sh!
No
On
wonder
the
you're doing yoga.
Wait, on dex save? Oh yeah, +7. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, 16 plus 7.
Jesus, yeah, you're
Okay.
fine. They didn't
Great.
bother you at
So,
all.
It's just we're home, and he kind of just looks,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, they're back," and he just lowers himself, all graceful.
Yeah.
Kroger, what's
He's
the
just straight
baby?
up like Ty Lee's off of his stance.
Basically.
Like, okay, I was not expecting that.
Are we gonna
level of
start calling him
flexibility
Jackie
from that
Chan?
body.
Like-
All right, okay.
Grover
That
Chan?
is-
No!
What?
That sounds like a complete.
Grover Chan.
Yoga-chan!
That is what I was
No,
thinking.
John the Chin, please.
That is what I heard.
Well,
Anyway.
I'm gonna go to the egg and try to do the prayer thing again and be like, "Oh, little baby zombie egg, God Jesus thingy. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you behave and didn't give Kroger a bad time. Did he give you a bad time?
Is there a Jesus in this world?
No, and
Yeah.
Groger kind of stands up,
Well, she said it. It's
pops
canon
his
now.
shoulder, and he's just like, "It was fine."
Okay, good. I'm gonna buy you a cookie since you were a good God baby egg."
Elon's pinching the bridge of his nose.
Lily, if you're not
Sounds like a
careful,
list of cookies.
you
Namaste.
might act.
Namaste.
Naona just blinks a few times and then shakes her head and like, okay. But Lily, if you're not careful, it might become your patron. You're gonna be a warlock or something if you keep that up.
Would that give me magic?
I mean, yes, but
Why
there's
are
a
you tempting
price
Don't
to
her?
that.
convince her.
What?
Don't take her on.
Don't give
No,
her
I'm
ideas.
just saying if she keeps praying to it.
So, Neota, go ahead and make a nature check for me. Actually, let's do
Oh.
medicine. Let's do medicine.
Okay.
Medicine. Who's dying?
It.
Me.
Oh,
Did
God.
you forget?
All of us
Medicine.
having to
I
listen
mean,
to all this
other
craziness.
than all of us just kind of dying a little inside every day.
Exactly.
Especially-
Yeah.
especially
We're all at the same time. It's ridiculous.
I don't know.
No,
I
isn't
feel
that a
great.
sanity check?
What was your
That's
roll?
an 18. That 18 plus, you said medicine 4.
Okay.
18
Nice.
plus 4.
So as you inspect the egg and make sure everything is fine, it doesn't look any worse than it did previously, so it's not deteriorating super fast. So
Okay.
at least there's that.
Okay. I almost used fish terminology. I wanna cast. I was gonna say pump, and I was like, no, that's fish terminology. I wanna cast another healing spell on it just to make sure.
Okay. Where are my notes? There it is.
I'll do first level cure wounds.
Okay. So, as you cast it on there and while you're inspecting it, it doesn't seem to make any noticeable differences. It looks about the
Okay.
same.
Okay. Well, I can't say if the praying is working or not, but you should still be careful about that kind of thing, Lily. Unless you want a egg deity thing.
And maybe it could give me magic to scramble stuff.
Wait, was that a pun?
What, you missed mine earlier?
What? What?
I guess mine was just excellent.
Once again, don't egg her on.
Disappointment. Extreme disappointment.
Okay. Fish, can I get your
Yes.
help? I mean, okay, so what's the plan here, guys?
We gotta
Actually-
feed the Gomo.
At
like
that
plan.
hearing
I like it a lot.
at hearing the word pray again to the egg, Neon's actually going to sit down on one of the chairs and close his eyes and kind of try to like commune with his deity, like just to
Oh,
see if he can get a beat on this thing.
Ooh.
I don't actually have the spell commune, but yeah, just try and make some kind of connection.
so as they're making egg puns in the background.
Trying to.
Okay,
beat
I'll
on
still
the-
have you. I still have you roll a D100.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ooh, that's the second time in this game. Or third, I don't remember.
It's rare.
72.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. As you're kind of concentrating and trying to find peace of mind, you're having a hard time with the background noise. So you feel a little comforted with the fact of just the constant that you're used to the meditative state that you're trying to put yourself into. So it's helping you a little bit there, but yeah. Other than that, it is what it is.
Okay. Well, we got food.
Wait,
Go ahead and make something.
actually, hold on a second. Would that help?
Huh?
If it is a god, assuming the thing in here is a god, just because it came from a god, would it being someone's patron work? Like, would that help it at all?
Help.
Theoretically,
Because they
Perhaps.
get power from their
depending on
worshippers,
how
right?
driven the god is. Well, that depends on how driven this is by belief.
Huh.
I'm gonna start making breakfast.
Right.
Oh, we're going to make
Breakfast.
food.
I support that effort.
Lily, you do want magic, right?
I do.
This is
Neon,
probably not the right way to do it.
do you need help in the kitchen?
No.
As a DM
No.
who has completely created this entire world, I am all for this. Just
Don't tell me that.
No.
Yeah,
Don't encourage this.
Hearing Lily, he's just gonna like point over to one of the other chairs. No.
Wait, are you telling me to sit?
I think he's putting you in timeout.
What?
Kitchen timeout.
Wait, no.
Vivi,
Why do I get time out? I'm gonna
Vivi,
go stand the chair all sad.
Vivi comes out holding
Answers
like
in the
a,
trash can over there.
a dunce cap.
What?
Just walks over, puts it on your head, and walks away.
Bobby!
Wait a minute, Neela, that was kind of a little too quick. Have you guys done this with each other before? You haven't really
Vivi
prepared.
answers and she says, "Oh yeah, I used to have to wear this thing all the time."
Oh, what's it say?
It must feel nice to have to pass it on to somebody else.
Oh yeah.
It says dunce.
What's that mean?
Vivi,
Uh,
do you wanna help me cook, or do you wanna keep her company to shut her up?
I'll help you cook.
Appreciate it.
Oh. Neelon
Yeah.
supporting their friendship. That's new.
I got like big old puppy dog eyes right now, all sad up and sit to the corner.
So as Fitch just walks over to help you cook and everything, you feel something like slightly brush across your back as she walks over, starts grabbing some stuff I like to help cook and like grabbing some stuff to make pancakes.
Can I roll perception to see if I can track that down?
Go. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. I keep forgetting it's a plus nothing. So here we go. 18. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, you definitely felt it, and then you kind of like reach over and like kind of feel your back, and yeah, she definitely put like a kick me sign on your back.
Spider-Man, she's my best friend.
I don't get it.
You're just gonna go.
Common practical joke.
While she has her back turned to him, he's just gonna say Vivi, and when she turns around, he's just gonna pop it onto her forehead. Got to be sneakier than that.
Yeah, she just takes it off, smiles a little bit, turns around, just keeps going. I rolled a freaking 1 for that.
That's actually gonna get
Yay.
a nice belly laugh from Neilon while they start making food.
I'm so sad.
Oh, they're just gonna smile at them.
Can I try to
Okay.
use my mage hand to like stick it back on
I've never.
Yeah,
been
do it, man.
sneakily?
Lucky, I've never been put in timeout in my life.
Do I roll
Can I
or
help?
is it just what do I do?
Yeah, let's roll a stealth check because I mean we don't have a mage hand roll, so
I rolled a 14 for perception.
16 plus 1.
yeah. No, this
That's
time you got it on your back. Okay.
They were
Let's
just gonna
have-
go over and see if she could help with food.
Okay, so we'll say since you're helping too, Neelon and you can roll. What was it again? We were doing for cooking. We were doing something. for cooking.
Performance.
Oh yeah, we were
I
doing
think it was
performance.
just
I asked you that
20
literally every time.
Performance. Yeah.
Yeah. So performance. Let's go ahead and roll that to see what you guys.
Do you
Let's get
just
some
want
decent
assist
food.
fish, or do you want me to roll separate?
I've got a +4 to performance. So,
Okay.
either or.
Well, why don't you both roll? And Neelon, you can roll with advantage because
Yeah.
your sister's helping you.
Okay.
So you both roll.
I'm
Okay.
not sure if you can see that one is actually cocked. Am I okay to re-roll that one?
Yeah, of course.
They're both 6s.
Wow.
10.
She got a 10.
Damn.
I got a 10.
Wow, it's tens.
Fuck me.
I mean, it's
Damn.
it's not restaurant quality, but it is, it's better than the last meal you had cooked in this house.
Okay.
Meal what?
As
meal?
you guys are cooking, your brother happens to walk by and he's just and like kind of runs over, grabs some stuff, starts eating it real fast as he's finishing getting ready for work.
Well, it's not as good as the prison, but not terrible.
Oh, prison, huh? I didn't know you were in prison. Neelon, you
God
keep
damn
some
it.
interesting.
She didn't see him there, so she
interesting,
just looked at Neelon.
You keep some interesting company.
He was in prison too.
Wow. Okay.
At that, like he literally just stops moving for a second.
I'm gonna point at the dun tat.
I'm sorry, Neelon. She looks so sad because she didn't know he ran in.
So I'm just imagining like everybody just stops for a second and like it's just like this weird awkward silence. Everybody but Vivi, she's still moving. She's just like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
this is nothing. She's just making food and getting
Because
ready.
she heard it before.
Yeah, well, I mean, and she's just kind of enjoying the chaos. It's just a little like, oh,
Right.
okay, let's just see what happens with this because she's not part of it, so it's great for her.
It's like finally a break
She's
from the
not in trouble no
routine.
matter what.
She has gone back to fly on the wall status. Is
Yep,
that what
yeah.
you're saying?
Like, okay.
It's like I've already been put on timeout, and he put a dun tat on my head. What more can he do?
Like Gomo's been
She
working
was
on
in
his
prison
magic
too.
wood.
They would have out Lily.
Yeah, I was in prison. So what?
So
So was
so
Gomo.
so Neelon, he kind of just stops and looks at you for a minute.
Neelon's eyes are closed and he doesn't open them, but like kind of points his head in Sunshine's direction and says, "Yeah, that's where we all met." He'll peek one eye open.
He's just kind of looking at you, silently judging.
Hey, it's not what you think. Okay. It's not what you think.
Okay.
Rodon will
Or-
once again hand over Naota's mouth.
So you see him. So he kind of closes his eyes and then takes a big inhale, and then exhales, and then he says, "Okay, yeah. I mean, I trust you, so I'm sure it's fine."
Part of me
It was
traveling got me to the other side. I did some work in a town that's close to the border. And there was a what I still believe to be a wrongful public execution. I went to stop it and I got arrested.
Oh.
That's why I ended up in the prison.
I mean, we were only in
Naota
there
would
for what, like
move
2
Rodon's
days?
hand. I'd be like, well, then you really didn't deserve to be there.
Barely counts.
Well, okay. We're not in danger or anything, right? Is there anything we should be worried about?
With that, no, we shouldn't.
Back up over the mouth.
She'd swan his hand away.
Okay.
Roll a strength check. 'cause-
Is that a grapple?
Just in the
Well,
background.
okay. Again,
That's
I trust
11
you.
plus.
Oh my god, you guys.
That's 11 plus 3 if Naota wants to resist it.
Damn.
Ugh.
She's just swatting in his hand. Not gonna say anything.
But I'm just kind of surprised you didn't bring it up sooner.
Our days have been quite hectic.
It's also not something that I really wanted to talk about, yet he'll kind of look over the rest of the group. It's been brought up.
I mean, swats it. Rodon again. None of them really deserved to be there.
I'll just say you did it that time.
Swat. With enough, like, tiny, like, wiggling. Like, none of them really deserve to be there. They didn't do anything wrong. It's a lot of misunderstandings. Oh, I mean, I don't know about me though, but I can be honest about that.
Looking down at her then. Well,
What? I have no regrets with what I did. He deserved it.
So, Vivi speaks up. She says, "Well, go ahead and tell your story." And she's starting to like try to plate some food.
Who is that directed towards?
Yoda. Nope.
Well, I tried to claw a guy's throat open. He deserved it.
She kind of, you see her like pause, but it was just ever so slightly. Like she just kind of like skipped a step for a second, and then kept going. Like, oh,
Oh, that's
not quite what I was expecting to hear, but okay.
Oh. Suppose the rest of the story would probably make more sense. weren't
Neon's plating
exactly-
food for everyone.
They weren't exactly good people. They worked for a mining company that... Neela, what's the word that you use?
It was slave labor.
Yeah. So,
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It was slave labor.
So, I got tired of it, and when one of them tried to take something of mine, I tried to claw his face off. I'm not sure if he's alive or not, though. But
You might want to phrase it as defended yourself, because that doesn't paint it in a much better light. Considering what was going on, I don't think you were in the wrong, but... And he'll take a deep drink of water.
no, she'll look him dead in the eyes, and she's like, "If he's dead, I will not cry."
Nor should you.
I did
But-
what I did.
But phrasing, depending on company, is a big thing.
Then I defended myself with the most force that I could possibly put behind it.
We'll work on it.
And so I got sent away. And then I met them. And this group has been nice and kind and civil and supportive.
I mean,
And-
we were only in there for like 2 days, 2.5 days. We were like merely
How
passing
about
through.
up until now? That's pretty descriptive of you guys.
Says
And
all
your
this
brother
after we
is-
knocked her out.
What was that?
And
I said she says all this after we knocked her out.
and your brother is a good person, and he did what he needed to. You guys are all good people.
Well, I'd like to say our parents raised us right, but and then she looks over at Vivi and she says, sometimes I wonder. And she's like, "Hey,
Vivi, you're awesome.
But
That was Neil on busting up, by the way.
I don't like that they were in the jail, but I guess I'm happy that it was them, in a way. But yeah, don't be too mad at him. He didn't do anything wrong. He got us out.
yeah, well, he does in his own weird way, and to bring goodness with him wherever he goes.
Damn
Sometimes
right.
sometimes it's hard to see it at first, but
No, that's fair. That tracks.
well, Are we gonna eat? We're eating breakfast. I guess I can sit down with you guys. And he starts putting stuff down that he was picking up and gonna head out the door. So I guess I can sit down and maybe we can all eat together and have a nice breakfast.
Well, I
Can
mean,
get off the chair?
after hearing that your brother was in prison, I'm sure you have a lot of questions.
Surprisingly little. I think what needed to be said was said.
Naota would lean over to Neela and she'd be like, I didn't forget how you absolutely crushed that guy, by the way.
I don't want to talk about it.
No, she whispered that.
Yes, and he will out loud say, I don't want to talk about it.
At this
Can I
moment
get
that
off the
Rodon
chair?
falls out of his chair.
It's like, not now, not later.
That one is not going to be talked about ever again.
Not
She's
talking
like, but it
about
was so cool.
cool, huh?
Lily's still over there in the corner, and she's like, Papa, can I get off the chair now?
Vivi brings you a plate of food and takes the little cap off.
At the Papa comment, Neela under his breath just says, please no.
Half of the things Neelon says, I see fish thank you, so.
Refer back
Thank
to
you.
the picture in the tweet that we did for his expression.
Yes,
Exactly.
actually, yes.
Well, me and Maki are just gonna eat in the corner then.
No, come join us.
Oh, actually, I do have a question for you, and he points at Sunshine. Since you took over, do you get any days off?
Well, I mean, I can take whatever days I want off. I just don't get money when I do.
Fair. Do you have a lot of projects being worked on right now?
Well,
Just
between
generally
me
making
and
small talk.
yeah, between me and the two workers I have, we have 6 orders right now.
Hmm.
Okay. But anyway, you guys have a nice breakfast. Going back to small talk to curb the situation, so it's a little lighter.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's next on the list, guys? What are we doing next?
So, were we gonna actually head back to drop off the egg, or what were we gonna
Oh,
do?
wait,
I
is-
don't remember.
Is Irvin leaving right now?
Well, I'm assuming after you guys have breakfast and everything, yeah, he would leave, head out the door.
Oh, okay. As is leaving, Gomo just kind of quickly like waves in. Oh, quick question: do you have any scrap wood I might be able to, well, borrow is not the right word. Kind of.
Yeah, with lots of wood. Nothing fancy, but we have lots of wood.
No. Don't need anything fancy. Just something, maybe just big enough for might be like a walking stick for someone of my stature. So nothing too
yeah,
big.
we
Just
can-
like a couple of feet.
Yeah, not a problem.
That'd be mighty helpful. Thank you.
That's all you needed?
That's all I need.
Oh, okay. He kind of like looks at Neelon, almost like a what's this is kind of weird, but all right, cool. Yeah, sure.
Shrug.
All right, no problem. I can scrounge something up.
Thank you.
And he kind of nods at everybody and heads out the door. And as soon as the door's about to close, Vitrus grabs it and pulls it. Actually, I'm heading out too. You guys have a good day.
Oh,
Okay.
Wait, we're not leaving right now, right?
We're still waiting on a communication from the council.
Okay, great. I realized I was a little hasty before. I have some things I got to take care of before I leave the city.
That sounds like a
Well-
good idea.
Yeah. So I'll see you guys later.
Can I roll insight on that?
Yes, you can.
All right, I'm gonna use my big dice. See how that goes.
Ooh.
By the way,
Big dice time.
would this happen the first time the two have seen the party with their new outfit?
Plus 3, 10.
Yes, it was
Oh,
actually.
actually, it would have. Yeah. Why?
7
Well,
plus
I
3,
mean,
10.
actually, okay, 10. It wouldn't have been the first time Sunshine would have saw it because he was
Yeah,
there.
Sunshine was there, yeah.
Yeah. but
Right.
No, you're right. It would have been the first time Vivi would have seen it.
Same comment, Nate.
Didn't even think about it. That was DM's bad. That wasn't Vivi's bad. That was
You're
DM's
fine.
bad. Yeah. So with a 10, I mean, if you think about it with insight, you can't really like. She doesn't seem hesitant. She doesn't seem like she's lying about anything in particular. She genuinely feels that she's got some things that she's got to do.
So he's not getting a feeling like something's odd.
No.
All right, fair enough.
A quick question: does V like my outfit?
Does she like your outfit?
Yeah.
Okay, as she's heading out, she's just outside the door. It's about to close again, and all of a sudden she pops her head back in. By the way, you guys look pretty snazzy. And then she leaves and closes the door.
I'm
Be
happy.
safe.
Oh. Also, hey, Gomo.
Huh?
Why do you keep asking people about their wood?
What? What?
Phrasing.
Text.
Rodon is going to get up from the table and go out to the backyard and shut the door.
But wait, I don't understand. But he did. He asked if he had extra wood scraps and stuff. But you keep
Yeah.
asking people about that.
I
What are
no,
you
I
making?
don't. What do you mean?
Well, you also bought some earlier, so I'm
I
just curious
bought-
what you're making.
Yeah, I bought this. Yeah, and I'm working on it.
Yeah, isn't it obvious Gomo likes to play with his wood?
Well, I mean, yeah, he does like to make
A
things,
blush
but what are you
creeps up
making?
Groker's face. Just wanna point that out.
What are you making?
I'm still working on it. It's well, it's supposed to be an instrument of some sort. I don't know. I haven't fully figured it out. I need to figure out how to then get it to work with some magic and whatnot. But I'm figuring it out as I go.
I'd like to see it when it's done. It sounds cool.
You'd like to see my wood when it's okay.
Mila's just staring up at the ceiling like, come on.
I don't know what's going on. You guys
She
keep
started it.
laughing.
From outside, there is a very restrained.
You guys see like visible lightning across the window.
I didn't know you showed that off so freely, Gomo.
I don't.
Huh?
Wait, no, don't.
What? I don't get it.
Groger's just gonna hide his face in his hands, and he's just like,
Contemplating existence right now.
Second
I
guessing
don't see
whether
the
he
harm in
wants-
seeing
wants
it.
to be
I don't
part.
see the harm in seeing it when it's done.
Okay, who's gonna tell her?
I've explained the last couple things you do at this time, and he'll walk out to the backyard too.
Oh God, that's so funny. You want me to explain it?
Yes, please. You know, have the talk with her. I think it's less awkward coming
Let
from
the
same
18-year-old
gender.
handle this. That's never even seen one. Let's do this.
You'll do fine. I've seen your drawings.
Wait, I've never driven that.
I don't even know where to go with this. Oh my god.
Or poor TM.
Okay, so here's the thing. When you ask a man about, his wood, it means the I don't know what it is, but they have like a stick in their pants or something like that.
Oh, you mean like his I don't know the common word for it, but really, that's how you guys refer to it? Huh?
At least that's what I heard the other guys say.
I'm so
Am I-
glad Bibby's gone for this conversation.
Same.
I'm not. This would be great.
Look,
No.
I have no idea what they use that for, but men have that, so.
Oh, well,
Groker is
that's a
completely red
different
in the
conversation, What
face.
they use it for?
He stands up and he goes outside. To the
I mean, it depends. Do you want children? Do you want affection? Well, it depends on what they want to use it for. Children, affection. There's a lot of things. But
thought
I
they
didn't-
just
I
use it
didn't
to use
realize
the
that's what-
bathroom.
I mean that too. But I didn't realize that's what they referred to it as. I'm sorry, Gobo. That's not what I meant.
Okay. Moving on. Anyways, after that awkward conversation, I just see the guys just standing outside looking at each other with their hands like crossed, me like, so, what's up? Like, it's just.
Actually, that is the thing. I went ahead and rolled a deception after Neelon went outside. Rodon's panicking.
Why is he panicking?
Dude, he's a
Are-
virgin.
Are you
Oh.
okay?
Oh yeah, aren't we all?
You're not
No,
outside, Lloyd.
Well, not Neelon.
Neil is asking Rodon, "Are you okay?"
Rodon is basically like head against the wall. Eyes are wide open. You were only there for 2 days.
Yeah.
You came in. You caused a ruckus. And were out in 2 days.
I also blew 2 people apart, but to do that, but yes.
He's gonna turn and look at Neelon. He's not quite crying, but he's on the verge. I was there for 8 months.
And you weren't killed.
I think they thought me too valuable.
Yeah, no, it sounded like the warden was going to kill us, like, within a couple days.
I was working in their minds. Down below. I told Gomo, and I don't want to rehash it so soon, but you guys caused a ruckus and allowed us down there to escape. Because all the guards went up to see what the hell was going on with you. I still don't know why I was there. 8 months. You guys managed to get out in 2 days?
I don't know what to say.
Even if it was 2 days, even if you were sentenced to death, at least you knew you were there, why you were there.
Well, it seems like their people have a distaste for anything different, so it could just be. And he'll just kind of gesture up and down on Rodon, just different. I stopped an execution. On top of that, I have magic. Magic's not something that they have. So, It could be something as simple as that. Wrong place, wrong time, and because you were different, you were picked.
Almost makes me wish I had committed a crime, if that would make more sense.
Well, the main takeaway, I think, or at least that what I'm focusing on is we're out. So silver linings and all that. He's just kind of awkwardly looking like to the side. Yeah.
As you guys are talking, you start feeling small spatterings of raindrops hit you. Might be a stormy day. There
He'll
we
just
go.
kind of close his eyes and say, "This is nice."
Okay.
How
after all
cold
this-
is it outside?
Oh, it's probably, let's see, what was it? It's about mid-60s.
Rodon will kind of shake himself off and be like, I think I got most of it out. I need to sit by the fire for a moment. And he'll walk in the house again.
All right.
Meanwhile, the conversation of guy stuff is still probably going on.
I do want to say,
Hmm?
when Rodon and Neelon started talking, Groker was like, "Oh, this seems like a private conversation. Let me leave."
Yeah, you walked out to
Can't
them
be
in the middle of that
outside,
conversation.
don't wanna
Yeah,
be
you're like,
inside.
Literally
Right?
was like,
Oh god,
heard them
no, we're
talking and
safe.
just was like, that's okay. Kind of just gently closes
so
the doors.
unfortunate.
It just kind of just goes sits cross-legged and just has the egg in his lap and he's just
Oh,
Leaves the egg
Trying.
as a dog. Groker's a fucking cat. Inside or outside? Pick one.
he would go outside, but he wanted to give him privacy, so he stayed inside and decided to just try and meditate while the chaos was ensuing.
inside or outside?
well, the wood talk happened.
So funny.
He-
Okay, so
Oh.
eventually the crazy shenanigan talk is over. The dark and dreary talk is over, and you guys end up back together again, trying to decide what to do next.
I have a question. Do I still have the dunce hat?
No, we
Okay,
took it off a
No,
while ago.
she took that off.
Yeah.
Yay.
So we don't exactly have exactly what the council wants us to do, but we also don't have a whole lot of time on our hands. Where do we go?
I mean,
What are we?
uh,
Oh, go ahead. I was just gonna
say,
ask.
do we have to?
Go.
Go Mo first.
I swear we didn't plan this. Just like the. Do we have to even stay? Like,
We do have
They have
direct
a-
connection.
exactly, they have a way to reach us.
I don't really want to. We all have our own stuff we still need to do on top of that.
I don't know, it's just that thing, and Goma's just pointing to Groker,
Right.
really, like, but the egg, but it's like pointing to Groker because it's on his lap. Worries
Groker's
the
like, "Hey."
crap out of me. It just makes me nervous. I feel like we need to take care of that. It's long overdue.
I know I definitely need to take care of it, but at the
I
same
don't-
time,
I was going to say, I don't know much about gods, but I think we should take that back thing where it came from and then put an offering around it and leave.
no, we really should. But then what do we do after that? We all have our individual goals. We still don't know why Daisuke freaked out on you, and there's still the entire thing with the prison. If that's even known to the rest of the Oswin. There's so much going on.
So much.
And we might have to save the world. On top of that. From something.
We don't even know if what we're saving it from.
Yeah. So where do we start?
Excellent question. Where do we start?
Doesn't it feel like we started this adventure with a goal in mind and now
Well, when we started the adventure, the goal was to, not be in prison. And we're kind of way past that and way lost.
Yeah, no, that was the immediate situation. We weren't even planning on staying together. When we decided to stay together is when we came up with a goal. And now it just feels like we don't know where we're going.
But I hardly even remember what that goal was.
We all had someone we were looking for.
I
Right,
know where I'm going.
right. We were gonna help each other with that.
I need to go back over there. So I know where I'm going. Back to Oswin.
I mean, I sort of do too, but I have
Does
to
everybody
go.
need to go back?
I think so.
I don't know. I mean,
Wait, what do you need, Groker? Well, besides the neck thing, do you have to go back over there for that?
Wait, I'm sorry. You cut out a bit, Ace. I'm so sorry. Repeat that again.
Naoto would just look at Groker and be like, I mean, most of us sort of know what we have to go over on the other side for, but is yours on the other side? We still don't even know who made it. Well, I mean, we have an idea, but it seems like yours is tied with mine a bit. But if it can be fixed somewhere else, is that better for you?
He. As far as my predicament, I'm still. I do not know where else I need to go or who else I need to see in terms of removing this.
Well, if the symbol on it means anything, you might have to go back to the mines with me. It's the same company. That doesn't mean they put it on you.
See, Groker doesn't know where the mines are located. He just knows. Well, sorry. Let me say this in character. I do not know the location of the mines, but if they are in that prison, I do not know if I can go back.
Oh, they're not in the... Well, the ones I was in aren't in the prison, but... they're near it. I mean... it's either
Even-
that or you get someone really strong with magic to get it off.
Even being near that area is risky. At least, it's risky if I am to travel with you.
Oh, I think it would be risky for any of us, so you're not really adding more risk onto the table.
But I am. From what I've gathered, you all already seem to have so much to deal with. And if I am just afraid that it will be activated when you are all nearby, and I do not want to hurt any of you.
I think you'll be okay. After all, Neelan has Smite, Gomo has Sleep, Lily has Darkness. Rodon can probably punch... Actually, if you're both monks, is that like a tie? Either way. I think if anybody's cut out for it, it's us. It's definitely better than someone that hasn't already gone through this, right? But I don't want to speak for everybody. She'd look at the others.
Hey, don't look at me. I mean, that thing activates. I'm running the opposite direction.
What is that again?
Oh, Lily,
Oh, you
were you there
it.
for that?
Nope. So
No, Kroger would you take a moment. It's like when it is activated, I go into an uncontrollable rage. There is no talking to me or reasoning with me when I am in that state.
Oh, so you're kind of like the little one right here then.
I wish she was kidding. I've done a very similar thing before.
And you're like that one over there too. And she points to Neelan.
I
Who is
think
still
that's a bit of a
outside,
stretch.
Still
just
outside,
in
like
rain.
yeah.
Just letting the rain fall on him. Being,
I mean, the
being
fact that
fucking
he's out there,
sexy.
the fact that he's out there doing that kind of proves what my point, though.
He has a bit of anger, but it's useful.
And you see, all of this is inside them, not in a necklace. They can never get rid of it. At least you can.
That is what I'm hoping.
Besides, when we really think about it, what our goals were, technically, my adventure's over. I found what I was looking for.
Was your goal to
But-
just find or to then do something about it?
I just wanted a family again, and I don't think that's going to happen. It just wasn't meant to be, you know?
You have one here.
Yeah, I think as dysfunctional as we can be.
We're not that dysfunctional. I don't know what you're talking about.
Neelan's gonna misty step inside.
Missy
See if he can
step.
scare anybody.
I mean, after all the extended hours in the library, and I mean,
Rodon's
yeah.
gonna jump, but otherwise he's like too focused on fire.
Wait, I'm sorry. What did Elon do?
he just
He
kind
misty stepped. It's basically he just
Like,
appears out of nowhere.
suddenly
I just teleported inside because
Yeah.
just
It's like
oh, it feels so nice out there.
mist, and then like appears Neelan.
No,
My mind
Naota's
is
gonna
somewhere
hide
else
behind
right
Gobo.
now.
He's gonna hide behind Gobo.
You know, I'm not exactly the best cover, like to.
Sorry, it's instinctual.
Lily didn't really react to that because even though she was with Daisuke growing up and him like telling other people that they were like family, nobody's ever told her before that they're family.
Right. Like, well,
So she's kind of like taking in what Gomo said.
I she'd step back out from behind Gobo. I think he's right though. I know the first time.
But after this adventure's over, everyone will probably go their own way, right?
Maybe. Maybe not.
You
never
guys don't
know.
have family.
I mean,
It's me.
there are many different families, right? There's family you're born into, and then there's family that you make.
Oh no. We lost an ace again.
Uh-oh.
She was doing so well.
Everyone stop moving. Just pause in place.
I heard that. Oh my god.
Well, in
Tell her
the
we can hear her, Panda.
in the meantime, Neelan's gonna go change into his normal clothes. Like he's sopping wet.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I hear her through your mic or if I just hear her from my house.
I mean,
The world heard the scream.
God damn it! I think she was legit trying to curse at God. Jeez, man, that was loud.
Hear it from the International Space Station.
Thank you, Gomo.
I mean, you know, if so you choose to accept such a thing. I mean,
Oh my god. Okay. Let me just. Okay. Let me say this before I mute myself. When Lily mentioned, family, Groker would actually get up, gently placing Meg down, making sure it's okay. He'd actually go over and it's a little awkward, but he'd pat her on the back and he'd give her a sympathetic look or like a empathetic look, like trying to be comforting.
I love how even the description of what he's trying to do like perfectly matches how awkwardly like and unsure he's doing all this. Okay.
I'm not muted.
Naota would also join in the comfort. I will not be cheated out of this.
Oh. Oh, man.
Oh my god. Okay. Let me...
Oh God. Okay. So, are you guys just chilling, talking and stuff, and like just kind of waiting, or was like waiting for a sign?
Honestly, I think we should probably get ready to be leaving if we don't need to wait for the console, but I don't know what everyone else thinks.
Well, we need some kind of consensus. Like, what is our next objective? I mean, we don't have to pick one. We can have multiple and pursue them all at once. And
Well, if we're gonna
whatever it
be
may
heading,
I'm
Returning
sure whatever
the
it
egg
is, we need
seems to
some-
be
we
the
need to prep.
priority. Otherwise, it will follow us wherever we go.
Yeah.
look. How about this? If we do go return baby god egg zombie thingy, we can stop by and see if we run into your sister.
By the way,
Isn't
minor
she in the-
illusion. Baby got
Why
egg
am I-
zombie thingy written in hovering text and with an arrow pointing at the egg.
It's at this point Neilon comes back in his his normal clothes.
Milan, you missed the
What's-
whole conversation, Papa.
What? No. No to that. What's going on? And he'll point at the words.
I have returned.
Welcome
Hey.
back.
Welcome back.
Yeah. No, but Naota was part of that happy, feel-good moment.
Well,
Just sad.
it's already gone. Too bad.
Every time Naota can't get a moment with Lily. Like, my computer doesn't want me to. It's so fucking bad. Carry on.
So maybe once we head back in that direction, we should check on the town, see how it's doing after the fire and everything, and maybe you
Oh
can
gosh.
see your sister.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I'm for that.
Sounds like a great idea.
Knock a bunch of things out in one go. Seems like a good, reasonable idea.
Not to mention,
Ooh, and
what
then
was, what was that inn owner's name? It'd be good to see him again.
Huh?
The inn owner.
Which inn we've been to?
On our way
many.
back. The one from the town that we all met in as we make our way back that direction.
Trinidad?
Trendall?
Yeah,
Triendal. Yes.
Triendal. It'd be good to
Trinidad.
see him again too.
Trinidad.
Triendad.
At the mention of an inn, Groger remembers that his stuff is still at the inn he was staying at.
Oh no!
And he's like, but he's not sure how to bring it up. He's just he kind of like quietly, like, he just raises his hand like,
Yeah.
I apologize. But I just remembered, if it truly is okay for me to travel with you, I need to gather my things from the inn I was staying at.
It will probably take us that long to prepare to leave. You're free to get it however Yeah, you're free to take however long you need.
Mm-hmm.
He would nod.
Besides, we have to get food for Gomo for the whole trip anyway.
I need to
Are-
show V my pen pal so we can be writing to him together.
Are we buying a new carriage too? I mean, like, how much food do you think I consume? Jeez.
I'm not saying that as a joke. I'm being serious. We do need to keep you, like, fed for the trip.
You sound like a puppy.
We'll make do. I mean, it's not like we're going out into the wilderness and staying there for what, months?
Yeah, but the last time we had a long travel by foot, we got attacked by literal wind. And it kind of destroyed our cart. So...
Should we buy a new cart?
we should probably get more horses, too.
Let's not name them.
And most importantly, we probably need some kind of travel document that would come in handy. And
Oh, yeah,
most
'cause we
certainly
kinda
for
just
crossing
zapped
back
over here.
Well, not only that, but you know, for if we are to eventually travel back over to Oswin. Remember we talked about
Wait.
it.
Oh, were we supposed to ask the council for passports?
We were!
Yeah, no, that was. I don't think that was the right time for it. I thought
Oh.
about it, but it was more of a less of an interrogation, more of like I mean, I don't know, like it was more for them to ask us questions. I felt like.
Honestly, I don't
Well-
remember the meeting at all. I don't know why I was there. I didn't say a word.
Well, we have connections with her. Do you think that would be inappropriate to ask her?
It wouldn't
For-
hurt. I think we need to frame it in the right context, because we can't just be like, hey,
We
I
would
got
like
a
to do
personal
more
favor to ask. You know,
investigations.
like I know we only just met, but like that.
Mm-mm. We would like to further our investigations on the mysterious creatures that we have seen, and there might be a possibility that they have crossed into Oswin. If so, may we please have passports?
Whoa, you're freaking me out. You're being very not you.
What? You said
Very
word it
not
in a
you.
different way.
For the moment, it's not the right time. I don't think. I'd
You
say
think I
give.
Oh, go, Nina. I'm sorry.
We have other stuff that needs to be taken care of, I think, or at least we're agreeing that we should take care of before heading that direction. So, hopefully, by the time we finish that up, we'll have an answer on what's possibly going on or what new information there is from the council. Then we can ask, in case it sends us back that way anyways.
Also, what do you mean? You said worded a different way. I worded it differently.
Yeah, but you're not. That's not you. That's so not your character. Like, to be able to just do that on the fly like that.
That's surprisingly formal for somebody who has no real idea of what up here is mostly like.
Well, I've been reading more.
So have
I don't
I,
know if
and I'm
it's
not
just
an
a-
expert on Naona by any means.
Didn't she say that's kind of what she was, or that's how she acted like at home? Anyways,
Okay. Are we sure it's not the egg? The zombie egg? Maybe it's like brain tumor or something. I don't know.
Oh, do you think I'm becoming a warlock and I'm slowly giving in to its power and I'll slowly sacrifice you to it? Rat.
Would you tell us if you were?
Make a check. No, I'm kidding.
I doubt she would.
Maybe. But I think I would, since we're a team. It's only appropriate to, and I have promised not to keep secrets anymore.
Speaking of,
Hmm?
do you think it would be good to just officially register as a, adventuring party with the guild?
Is
There
that
are
a
some,
thing?
Some perks. Well, yeah. I mean, they have networks. I mean, it's not. It's helpful sometimes to get information. I mean, I've never bothered with it because I was just traveling alone. It was a personal quest, but since we're a group and everything.
I don't think
I
it
mean-
could hurt, but what would we even call ourselves?
Here we go again.
Anyone got any ideas?
Well, nothing keeps making a joke of you being mom and you being dad. Is there something there with that?
No.
No.
What about family? That's a good one.
Family?
Family.
The
Huh.
The family.
Family.
All
Family.
the found, all
Mafia.
the
La
found family.
familia.
La familia.
Uh-huh.
The found family.
Found family.
Found
FF.
For fuck's sake.
Final Fantasy.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Gonna make you an adventuring offer you can't refuse.
Family. Family Tale, because Tale abbreviated, so we'll talk about it later.
Family tale. I like that. Found family tale.
Found family.
FFT.
Hmm.
A zombie og god zombie egg thing.
Maybe we should just call ourselves Egg.
Egg family.
Egg family.
And I would have fun with that with like literally every character. Would be like, egg? You guys like eggs?
Eggs. Can I pay you in eggs? Eggs.
Egg.
Egg.
Egg Chan.
Oh, jeez.
No.
No.
I regret all of this.
No.
Yep.
No.
The Chaotic Crew. That sounds really familiar.
It really does. It really does.
Does it?
Catatonic dipshits is another one.
Chaos Crew, we had said at one point.
Yeah, Chaos Crew. Anyway, we're crossing our universes. We're going out of character now.
Nilan, you had us registered for what would you call it? Was like a match or something. For
Oh, yeah. In case we ever came back and want to participate in one of their tournaments.
hmm,
If I remember right, that was in Harborfell.
yes.
Um,
What are we listed there?
Yeah.
There? You must have put something down.
I mean, he kind of did it for me. He asked
Oh,
for a
really?
name and I said I wasn't sure about a name. We're just kind of a band of misfits, and
Huh.
that's kind of what he wrote down.
Huh.
Band of Misfits.
Either band of misfits or misfits.
Oh.
It was Band of Misfits. I have it written
It
right
was
here.
band of misfits.
I'm
So
not a
that-
misfit.
That wasn't my choice,
You're-
although it's not wrong.
I think I fit in perfectly well in my clothes.
I do too, but I have a stinking feeling that's not what that means.
Neelan's gonna put the dunce cap back on her.
Hey.
Misfits.
Why am I such a nit?
Is this the only? Is this the only place that we can register the thingy that you spoke about?
Well, I mean, it doesn't hurt to have a name. It helps build a reputation as well.
That's true.
I mean, we've actually
This would be
already
one of
done
the-
quite a bit.
This would be one of the better places, but really you can register anywhere there's an like quote unquote an official like governing building or governing body.
Mhm.
Well, maybe it's something we can think about. Oh, and
Because
if
As
we're
far as I
heading,
can tell. So as far as I can remember, that would probably be here, Opelhoster and ZD.
Mhm.
oh, okay. Well, if we're heading back, to the town with the fire, maybe they'd have some insight. We did help them. Maybe they have something they're already calling us.
Didn't think about that. But
That I'm actually very curious
I am
about.
too.
A what?
Like, do we already have a name? You know, like
Yeah, because we've already
Unbeknownst
helped
to
a number
us.
of people on our way.
I mean, we practically saved the whole town. I mean, you know.
I am afraid but curious.
So, I think it's something we can sit on for a bit.
I mean, you know,
Try to
you
ponder
can
it?
change names
Oh,
on the
can you?
registry. It's just not, you know, as far as reputation is concerned, it's good to just
Does
have
that
one
take
and
money
stick to
too?
it. The registry,
no.
yeah, I
Oh.
think so. There's some fee, not too much, I think. I don't know. I've never done it before, so.
Oh no.
So-
So we are a band of misfits. Big logo that just says a BM.
BM.
Huh?
I like it.
Why drop the of like BOM bomb?
Drop the
Um,
bomb.
Well,
Bonk, Gomo.
well,
Or-
if we can change the name, then yeah, I think we should. I think registering sounds good. And then, if other people are calling us something else, we could just lean into that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hmm? What are you counting?
Us.
Oh. Why is 6 important?
Probably
Oh,
coming up with names.
yeah, because we're like half a dozen, so.
Half a dozen misfits.
Half a dozen.
The 6 fits.
6, 6, 6.
Out of character, sometimes I legit can't tell if some of our characters legit talk to the DM half the time.
No
It's
comment.
so good. It's so good.
Hmm. We're a family of misfits.
Family of misfits we are. I don't play music. I'm not a band. I could probably
think-
sing though if I try. I
I'm
mean,
really
my
good at
drawing skills are
stories.
lazy.
I'm good at stories, but I don't know so much about singing. I've never tried. I think Gomo's the best one for that.
I can play some instruments and whatnot, but I don't know. I've never done it professionally, so. I mean, you pick up a couple of things when you're, you know, working on instruments all the time, tuning them. You gotta test them out. What? What?
No, sorry,
Wait, what's
sorry. I just
funny?
thought of a joke. No, I just thought of a joke. It's okay.
Concerns me.
As it rightfully should.
Regardless, though.
So you're not gonna say it, okay?
I mean, do you want me to?
No. Yes. No. No. Yes.
You're gonna have to pick one.
That's funny.
No, I'll save it. I'll save it. But regardless, do we run the register and then head out?
Oh, there are tons of things to do. Gotta prep for the adventure, the departure.
Is V going with us?
Is who?
Victress.
Oh. Comes awkwardly looking at Neelan. I mean,
Well, I'd like to stay here one more night.
oh,
At least.
we don't have to leave right away.
But that's one of the reasons why, because I'm not entirely comfortable with Vivi going with us. But she needs to talk to Irvin.
And you know, Neelan, if you don't want to come, you don't have to either. If you just want to stay here, stay home with your family.
I do, but there's still things that I feel like are left unfinished that I'd like to see through.
Then maybe
when we look into getting a form of communication, we can get one so you could have better communication with the family? On top of that?
You know what? That actually sounds... Yeah, that sounds wonderful.
So that even if she doesn't come, she can still kind of be part of the adventure.
And I can still be in contact with my family.
I need my FaceTime.
Mm-hmm. God damn it, Lily.
That's what our group name is, FaceTime.
Oh my
Dear
gosh.
Lord, no.
Social influencers.
The Twittery
DM.
tweeters.
Yes, that's me.
I forgot. What are our bracelets made out of again? I know they weren't that expensive.
Semi-precious stones.
Let's say Neota would know better than I did. She's the one that had them made, right?
No, I
No,
just bought them at
Lily
a...
bought
Totally
them.
bought them at the Warsaw Festival.
Oh, that's right. You bought that. That's right.
But Naota rolled to see what it was made out of. That's why I have it in my notes. It's like a semi-precious like stone that matches everybody.
What does that
I
mean?
think on like a stretchy twine. It means not super expensive. Like
so
think
you can find those stones anywhere?
it
Like kind of like
means-
fake...
it means
think like
plastic
rose quartz
beads.
or something. Not super
Oh.
expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like
Grover,
you go to one of those shops that sells stuff, and like they have like the big like museums, and they have all like the fool's gold and all those like
Yeah.
stones. It's those.
Okay.
Yeah. Think like think
Tiger's
like
eye.
rose
Yeah.
quartz or tiger's eye or so they're
Yeah.
they're real stones, but they're not like
Diamonds
you could probably
and rubies
find them
and
just
sapphires.
digging anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I find something like that here in town? Like stones like that?
You can certainly look around.
Okay. Kroger, what color do you like?
I do not have a color in particular I am partial to.
Okay. What's everybody's colors again?
You kind of just gave me green, which is pretty nice.
Green, red, blue. What color
I
did I
like
give you,
pink.
Neelan?
I will check my wrist as I'm checking my notes. Do we know whenabouts that was?
It was at the festival.
It was
Okay,
it was
it was
right
at the
when
festival.
While he's looking real fast, there was a market that I had on the old map, and I forgot the name of it because I lost my map. That was in Divine District. Do you guys remember what it was?
The name of it?
Yeah.
Plaza of Desire?
Thank you. That was it. That was it.
I still have the Ardenra map World Anvil open, and it has the tags on it.
Oh, that's good because it hasn't updated yet. So if you update that, it's gonna be completely different.
Okay.
Screenshot that.
Yeah, I'm taking some screenshots here.
It's so funny.
Keep that.
I did not have it written down, which...
Oh, we can just make it up now. What colors? I mean, what color did you want to give him?
Neelan had blue. I think Rodon had like.
I thought Rowan
Wait a
had
minute.
blue.
So we've been
I
sitting
had
here
blue.
waiting for him to find out, and you already knew the answer to it. What the heck?
Well, Rodon and Neelan had like two different kinds of blues. Golmo had red. I had green, and Lily had purple.
I think
Oh,
I
mine
gave
was- Mine was probably a light blue because of my...
Yeah, and
Cyan.
his was like a dark. Yeah.
Like cyan.
That or Rodon had like a gold. He had blue or gold. But I know Neelan had like a light cyanish blue. I didn't want to steal his thunder. I wanted him to find it.
So funny.
I don't have it written down apparently, so yeah.
It's okay.
So funny.
Okay, well in that case, since Nyota already has green, I'll go find a pink one for Grover.
Aw.
I mean, now as Grover don't like pink, then
Okay,
you can trade
so-
with Nyota.
He does not disagree. He
So
is
you're
fine with
gonna-
that color.
Are you just like leave right now? Okay, bye. I'm gonna go find a stone and just go walking around for a while and find one.
Well, like when we're done talking, I'm gonna just go see if I can find some stones and I'll make the bracelet myself. I mean, it
Aw.
doesn't look like it's hard to figure out.
No, the stones, the
String with
bracelets are
nothing.
actually, yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it's not just a piece of string. There's a little bit to it. They're basically just braided,
Yeah.
like braided straps. So it's really not that hard. You can probably figure it out. It's a little bit of work. Okay.
But,
So is there anything else?
So communications for us before we leave. Communication for Neilon for his family. Food for travel. Bracelet to commemorate Groger's inclusion. And anything else that we need before we go?
Maybe a little bit more time at the library. I can go do it myself. Some research.
Also,
Is-
wait, who has the book? Speaking of library,
Which book? The book?
the book.
A mage hand points to Lily.
Why am I not surprised?
He's my friend.
You shouldn't.
No,
be
I know.
surprised.
Do we want to update him on anything?
What have we to update him about?
Well, I mean, is the green still spreading? The council now knows. There's kind of been a lot that's happened.
Yeah. Well, I know Neilon has had a lot of reservations and continuing to communicate with Mav.
I mean, I did too, but
While you guys are still talking, I kind of would like to go out and buy some stuff. Is that okay?
oh, I don't see why not.
Okay. Well, I'll be back soon then. Bye bye, everybody. I'm gonna
Be
go ahead
safe.
and walk out. You know, I don't need to roleplay any of this stuff, but I already know what I'm gonna get. I'm just gonna
Don't
go
steal
out and look for
anything.
some. I'll try. I'll try. I'm gonna go out and look for some strings and some different color stones.
Oh, okay.
Okay, are you going to try to find them at stores, or are you just trying to like just walk around and find some stuff on the ground, or what?
Well, I was gonna look at stores, but if I see anything pretty and shiny on the ground, I'm gonna pick that up.
Okay, Groger, were you about to
gosh.
say something?
Oh, I wanted to ask, is it like raining outside now? 'Cause
It is.
Okay, that's still okay. So Lily like decides to head off, and Groger just kind of mentions like, I will take this time to go and retrieve my things.
Oh, right.
If that is all right.
No, that's-
Yeah, sure stuff.
Yeah.
Then I will return.
Do you have a lot of stuff? Like, do you need help with any
Oh.
of that?
Oh no, it is all okay. Thank you.
Okay. I mean, I figure it would be, like crew traveler, so probably carry what you can carry.
With that, he would also head out. He's just going straight to the inn, get his stuff, and then to just come back.
Liliola, will you go ahead and roll a perception check for me for trying to find
16 plus
I'm
8.
just gonna pick up a fucking philosopher's stone or something.
I love how you think her rolling a perception is actually even gonna matter.
I
I
know.
guess 16 plus 8.
It probably should be
Try.
investigation, to be honest with you, but I already said it, so we'll just go with it.
Oh, well, I'm no Sherlock Holmes.
So,
That's the point.
going around, walking around the the houses and everything, you're not really finding much. But then you're thinking, oh, maybe you could just ask around, and eventually you get pointed to the Plaza of Desire would be probably a pretty good place to find something like that. So you end up walking over to the Plaza of Desire, and yeah, you do find some shops that would have some precious stones.
Sweet.
So you said you're looking for a specific color and some straps, right? Some kind of straps
Yeah.
for a bracelet.
I'm
Yeah,
looking for some straps and pink and pink and yellow colors.
So the Plaza of Desire is named that because you can pretty much find anything you want there. Like, it literally just with enough looking, you can find anything. It's like a higher end thrift store. You know, you go into a thrift store like a big one, or thrift store, not a thrift store. What is that place called?
Mark.
A flea market.
Dollar
Yeah, like a flea market.
Tree. Yeah,
like
flea
you go to a
market.
flea market, there's like 1.5 million shops of like every type you'd ever want. It's like that, but
Yeah.
high end, like higher end.
Like an
so
indoor
there's, like,
market.
Yes, like an indoor market, lots of shops everywhere. Yeah, so you can pretty much find what you're looking for. The problem is it's a little more expensive than normal, but for some reason I have a sneaking suspicion that you're not worried about the money.
Nah. How much would it be?
I wonder why.
Yeah, so just for a bracelet, because so you pick your stone, you pick some a nice braided strap that would kind of match yours a little bit, and so it's kind of custom made. They make it pretty fast. It's gonna cost you 5 silver.
5 silver?
Yeah.
For one bracelet?
For one bracelet.
Okay, I want to make 2 of them. 1 pink and 1 yellow.
Okay.
Pink?
So you have that made. It's gonna be 10 silver.
Okay, I could pay 10 silver.
Mhm.
Can I get change for gold?
It is. Isn't that 1 gold?
10 silver is 1 gold.
10
Yeah.
silver
Oh.
is 1 gold.
I am not good with math. You guys know that.
It's not that. I forget that
It's
it's the currency exchange sometimes too. So yeah, it's just 1
Okay.
gold.
I gave him a gold.
Okay. You got your
Yeah,
2.
for now, it's 10, 10.
So you got your two new bracelets.
Sweet. Oh, I have nothing else I need to do, so I'll probably be heading back.
Okay. All right. Groger, you get your stuff. No problem. Is there anything else you guys want to do?
I think Naoto would just be marveling at the rain again, because it still baffles her. The weather changes.
Water falls from the sky.
Right.
What?
Now I remember why I gave Nyota green. It was to match her eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. No, she'd be looking out the window waiting for the others and just
Well,
just marveling at the world. But other than that, she doesn't have much else she's doing except waiting.
Gomo, you want to go to the library? Is there anything in particular where to go there, or are you just spending time at the library?
No, so he wants to try and do a little more research on the hologram stuff.
Okay.
Lore, legends related to it, and specifically be presenting the librarian thingy, the hologram, with hologram of his own, of minor illusions to depict what he's looking for and see if anything comes up.
Okay. What are you? Okay, so you're looking for. So you're showing him a hologram of the hologram, like of the room thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do me a favor, and I'll have you roll investigation.
I would like to do it with guidance. Or does that
Naturally.
actually matter? Would it not apply? Because it's kind of like...
I don't remember what does guide say again? Does
no,
it
it's
say it
just
would?
plus 1d4 to... You know what? No, I don't think it would apply. It's basically
it's
like
like
the
certain
search
rules,
engine's
so.
ability to, like, it's... Anyways, alright. Rolling... Ah, that stings. That's a 3. plus 5.
Ooh.
Feel the burn.
8.
It's with an 8. So you show him your little hologram, and it's kind of hard to get a good picture of it because it's like you're showing him basically like an entire room, right? So it's like
Yeah.
even if you try to like, okay, well I could do like the globe, but it's like this and then that,
And I need to construct it from memory, so all the parts that are fuzzy in my memory are fuzzy on the hologram too.
Yeah, so you end up with a couple books, and then going through them, you realize one of them because of like the globe. It's just like it's a geography book and it has like
Yeah.
different parts of Eogrin in there and everything.
This isn't what I asked for.
Yeah.
What is this? Book on how to perfect your illusion spell. No. Illusions for dummies. Oh, I
You
swear.
get trolled. Yeah. You open one and you get rickrolled.
Doo-doo, doo-doo.
Yeah, you don't get much out of it, unfortunately.
Well, it's worth a shot.
A Control F, but you don't get the phrasing just right to find what
Yeah.
you're looking for.
It's like I forget what it was called.
Like, how do you search for this? Like what?
Right, you start searching up all the other keywords in it, and it's like a rabbit hole.
All right.
F in the chat for Gomo's search history.
Gomo's gonna look up a couple more stuff, like just books he already knows exists on like wood crafting, imbuing magic, and fire spells, and then he's done.
Okay. So, anything else anybody wants to do for the rest of the day, or are we? You said you want to stay here for one more day, Nilon. So, is there anything else you guys want to do?
Yeah,
I mean, I
at
guess-
least
Oh.
at least one more night just to talk things over with the family.
Okay.
I mean, Naoda would study her spell because she has the components for it. Not me totally forgetting that. So outside of that, and it probably blowing up on her a few times. Not really. And yes, she did it once in the house because she didn't want to go outside in the rain.
Cause an explosion in the house.
It was more like a piff of like dust.
Piff.
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 Piff the magic
So,
dragon.
so Neela
It's
just
the
hears
magic dragon.
Yeah. Oh, we lost Panda.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
ah,
If it's
Oh,
not
she's
one,
back.
it's the
Panda's
other.
back.
yay!
That was Groger leaving to go get their things.
Oh my god, that kind of reminds me. I don't remember what
Canon.
movie I was watching, but they're all like, "I'm gonna go get the panda." Comes back, panda's dead.
Oh no.
What? What am I?
I don't know. I guess you just died.
Yeah, apparently you died.
It's a movie. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was like
But-
that ping pong movie or something like that.
Okay.
With Will Ferrell, I think. I don't know.
Oh,
It
I know
it
what
was
you're talking about. Yeah.
Balls of Fires or
Balls of,
something.
yeah, Balls of Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Um,
anyways. Oh my god, sorry.
I feel like we're at a point for a quick break.
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah, that's what it sounds
Like,
like.
my brain is going down a rabbit hole right now.
No, it's fine. I was just about to say, and it's break time, everybody. As Neelan tells Naoda she has to practice magic outside, not in the house. His key phrase, these last two things, not in the house.
Not in the house.
Not in the house.
Okay, everybody. Break time. Go get it while you can.
Yeah.
Burk.
Get
We'll
your
be right
snacks,
back,
like the magic
folks.
potions.
And welcome back. Some stuff went down while we were AFK, so giant meteor hit the world and everybody dies.
All right.
End of
Roll
game.
your
Yeah,
character.
campaign
that's
was
so
great.
terrible.
Thanks for
Yep.
joining, guys. That was a
No.
great season 1.
The sweet embrace of death.
Okay. So, where were we going again? We were going somewhere. Someone was doing something. I forgot.
I believe Goma was at the library. Lily was doing shopping.
Yeah, we
Groger was.
completed all that. Groger, we completed that too. So, okay, so day done.
So Steve, I guess. So.
Okay, so Neelon,
Well,
I know.
we still have. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay, Neelon
Neelon.
was waiting specifically for, I guess, that night to talk to the fam.
Fam.
Yes.
Hey,
Wait,
that should be your
Are
name.
we skipping lunch?
Oh, poor Goma.
You had
Imagine
it.
we'd eat lunch with the fam.
Yeah, you ate leftovers for lunch.
Okay.
Okay, you had leftover breakfast.
And then dinner with the fam.
So everybody gathers for dinner. Is there anything in particular? I guess Urban brought home some food. Lots of he stopped by a butcher and brought meats and stuff for
Ooh.
dinner.
Oh, nice.
Delicious.
All right. So I'm assuming we're eating.
Yeah. So everybody has a plate of food and eating.
So, Vivi, Sunshine, we gotta talk.
Vivi kind of like he loudly kind of puts his fork down. He goes, "I knew this was gonna happen." And Irvin's kind of like looking around between the two of you, like, what's going on?
Well, there's some things that started while we were traveling that we want to follow up on and take care of. Some personal matters for other people in the group. And he'll look at Vivi.
What?
I'm not too comfortable with it, but I said we should talk to you. Our lovely Vivi here is asking to join us.
And as you say that, you see in Sunshine's face that he's learning to keep a very calm expression, and he's kind of just staring at her. But he can't quite, he's just kind of contemplating on what to say. And after a moment, he says, "Well, I guess she can do what she wants to. I don't know if I agree with it myself, but I guess it's not my decision." She said, and then she says, "Great, guess that's settled. I'm coming with you."
Mm.
Yeah, I can't say no, but there's a lot that's happened and a lot of fights that we've had. There's a lot of dangers on the road that just you should know about.
Such as,
Got
Oh,
attacked by
I'm-
wind once.
Yeah, that happened.
What was those harpies or something?
harpies, prison guards, air elementals.
Whole town got set on fire.
Yeah.
They
A
all
moving
died.
island.
Oh yeah, that too.
On a moving island? That sounds awesome. See, that's what I want to see. I want to see that kind of stuff. That sounds awesome.
It's absolutely terrifying. Please stay home.
Would you be okay by yourself here? She's looking at the brother.
That's the other thing.
Well, I don't know. I've never tried it. I've always had someone here, but I mean, there's other people in the city that are living by themselves. I don't know why I should be any different. I mean, I have plenty of money, I have income coming in. I think I'll be all right.
I'm just worried.
Well, me too. Scares me to death, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
And he looks over at Vivi and he says, well, I'll just say this. As a family, we've lost, well, we've lost a lot. I just don't know what either of us, and he kind of like points between the two of you, and says, I don't know what either of us would do if we lost you. And I just wanted you to know what the stakes are.
May I present a possible idea?
Sure. What's up?
Well, something we used to do back at my house, or the whole clan, when someone was ready to go off, they sort of had to prove themselves. And there was not really an initiation, I think that's the right word per se, but they would either go on an adventure and retrieve something, hold their own in a battle, or something along those lines. Well, if we're worried about Vivi, maybe we could have a little mock trial. See if she can hold her own against maybe one of us. If she can hold her own against one of us, then I think she'll be okay.
Neilon will just kind of lock eyes with Irvin and look over at Vivi.
Irvin says, that's way outside of my comfort zone. I don't even know what to say to that.
That's fair.
No, I mean, our family is capable. Very capable, actually. And that's not the problem. I just don't want to see you get hurt. Or worse. I know that's fairly hypocritical coming from me, but well, I'm not scared of much. This family getting hurt scares me. But if that's what you want to do, I'll give you my full support. And with that, he'll kind of close his eyes, just kind of like furrow his brows, like, full support and protection. If that's what you want.
So, Irvin looks at her and just kind of like waiting, and she kind of has this look on her face of kind of like, I don't know, kind of almost like concern. She very calmly, which is not like her at all, she says, "You know, it's not what I expected at all from either of you. When you brought this up, I thought this was going to be an argument. But now, knowing that you guys feel this way, I'm actually not going to be going anyways. Turns out there are some more things that I have to do here. So.
Huh.
But it's nice to know where I sit with you guys.
I mean, to be fair, your mouth has started more fights than I can count, so I know you can fight. That's not really the issue.
Lily, why is she getting cold feet all of a sudden?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I kind of want to know that too.
This is out of character, but I kind of have an idea. But I don't know. I could talk to her after dinner.
Yeah, that would be good.
It seemed like you were kind of, gung ho about going out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised. Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure. Well, I mean, I don't just freeload, right? I mean, I'm not just here. I don't come here and sleep and eat all you guys' food and bring nothing to the table. You know, I have to provide as well. So, I just thought I would be able to take more time, for myself, and I can't. So I thought you guys would be, again, I thought this was going to be some kind of argument and, telling me I need to be more responsible like Irvin here and grow up. And so I kind of was preemptive in that, I guess. I just thought that's what was going to be.
Well, really, part of growing up is finding yourself, and honestly, that's something that I'm still trying to do. With everything that happened to mom and dad, there's still a lot to go through, still a lot to unpack. But I think I'm ready to unpack it, or at least once all this is over.
Well,
And that's
damn
why
it.
that's why I said, I'm not gonna say no, because if that's your way of doing that, then I won't say no. I just want to make sure you're safe.
Well, now I'm kind of more upset. Oh, well.
Theodore's gonna lean over to Rhoda and she'll be like, I don't get it. I don't get what just happened.
Emily matters.
Hey, V,
Oh.
after dinner, do you want to hang out for a bit?
I don't know if that's such a good idea. I think I'm going to go to bed early tonight.
I have something I want to give you.
Well, what time are you guys leaving tomorrow? Maybe you can wait till the next day?
What time are we leaving? I don't know.
Well, I think we should try and figure out where we're going tonight. That way, we'll have an idea of how much we need to prep, and I'm expecting at the earliest late morning, midday. At the earliest.
Sounds about right to me.
See, so you could give it to me tomorrow, or I mean, I guess if it's something quick, we could do it after dinner.
It is something quick.
Okay. All right. So, you guys have the rest of your dinner. You eat. As usual, there's almost enough to go around, but Gomo takes care of a little more than is prepared. So
Aw.
you guys run out.
Look, it's
Well,
nice to know
we
that.
might be on the road for a while. This could be the last
No, there's-
big meal. Okay.
that there's nothing wrong with it. Besides, they're probably happy to know that nothing's going to waste.
And here's the thing: contrary to what you guys might think, this is a lot of food for me too. Like I eat a lot, but I can only hold so much
Come on.
food in me, and it gets a little.
Como, it's
Why?
okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Only so much food in you. You eat like half your body weight.
Nilon.
Classic Gomo. Yeah,
No,
no,
it's okay.
and Urban
Okay.
says, he said, no, it's okay. It's yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's very interesting to see actually to see someone of your size be able to eat that much.
I need
Guys.
nutrients. Okay, it's survival.
No, we know, Como, we know. It's okay. Everybody has different dietary needs.
And his
It's
just so
okay.
happens to be eating half a pantry in one go.
Ah.
That was a lot, even for me. It's like, do you guys have any I don't know?
I
pink
hear that.
potions?
Ash laughing in the background.
Damn it.
Oh, that's funny. It's hilarious.
I love how we need Panda. You and I have to get better with that.
I'm
Wow.
usually pretty good at keeping
No, I know.
myself
That's why I said. That's why I said we, because like I do it on your end too. It's fucking great.
Wait,
Esmeralda
what?
just killed me.
One mutes, the other laughs, and you can still hear it.
Right.
But yeah.
Okay.
When Vivi said she was more upset, did I kind of glean what that was from? Like, was it from just there not being an argument, or was it the mention of mom and dad?
Make an insight check to see if Neeline would catch that.
14 plus insight.
Yeah.
Insight, where are you? Plus 3, 17.
It was more on the fact that there wasn't an argument. So it was that, she had this expectation of what was going to be said. She kind of worked her way around it ahead of time, and then when that didn't happen, she was kind of like, well, damn it, shit, I just did all of that for no reason. That's kind of the vibe.
Okay.
Is dinner over?
Oh yes, as long as everybody else doesn't have anything else to do during dinner, yes, we can say that the rest of dinner was had. The making fun of Gomo has been done. The obligatory make fun of Gomo as he eats.
Oh, poor baby. Poor sweetie.
So Vivi stands up and says, "Well, I'll get ready for bed. You guys, I will see you guys in the morning."
Well, I want to catch her before she goes to bed. V.
Oh yeah, you said you wanted to give me something?
Yes. I know you're not coming with us, and I kind of have an idea why, but I still want to give this to you because this is something I have for everybody that's part of our group, and to me, you're a part of the family now too. So I'm gonna give her the pink bracelet.
Okay.
I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but we're gonna try to see if we can use them as communication devices. But for now, this is something that I've given to everybody.
Well, thank you. I guess I'm not really part of the group. I'm not an adventurer like you guys. Maybe someday. We'll see.
Maybe. But if we could turn these to communication devices, at least we can talk.
Where are they having this conversation?
I would say probably near her room, by Vivi's room.
Yeah, like in the hallway.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Are we all snooping?
Rodon wouldn't.
I was just curious if we could hear it.
If our big old ears.
You guys can roll for that. You guys can roll perception.
Why is this because I said I have an idea of why you can't come?
Well, I wasn't even thinking about, but that now yes.
Yeah. Well, they would have just being Scoopy.
Is this perception or passive perception? Or
We'll make it perception just to make it a little
19.
even when it comes to things like
You.
this.
14.
Yeah, 19 plus something with her big old ears.
Oof.
So what did you roll, Neilon? You said 12?
12.
Okay, so Gomo and Niota. Yes, you guys do here. You guys can make out the conversation. Neilon, you just catch bits here and there, like a couple of words when they their voice peaks a little bit, but for the most part, it's don't really know what they're talking about.
Like I heard communication device, and that was pretty much it.
And you can kind of glean that she's stopping, she's giving her one of the bracelets. You can kind of just get what's going on.
You're not an adventurer. If you're taking risks, you are an adventurer.
Did he say that to where we heard that?
Were you saying that out loud, Gomo?
Yeah.
It's like snooping into a diary.
What?
Says the girl that steals a particular thing all the time.
Thank you.
Hello, it's in my bag all the time. It's not stealing if it's always in there. Anyways, V, like I said,
Sounds like
that's for
perpetual
you.
stealing.
I had it made for you. I'm completely ignoring them now. And, well, you have a
There's
good
your
night,
sheep
and I'm
house.
pretty sure we'll be seeing each other again if I don't die. Night.
Same. Thank you. Yeah, I'll put this on in the morning, and yeah, we'll see you again soon, hopefully. I'll see you in the morning. We can have breakfast before you guys leave, right? So,
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
okay.
All right, good night.
Okay.
If you guys are up before me, don't let her cook.
Which one?
Yes.
So, as I'm walking out of the hallway, I want to smack both Gomo and Nyota in the back of the head and head towards
Ah.
Groger.
Hey.
Hey!
You deserved it.
Thank you. And Groger, I have one for you
No
too.
respect.
He looks up mid bite and he puts his fork back down oh,
Oh, he's still working on his food.
This is the yellow one.
which is
Am I-
surprising because he didn't grab that much.
Am I the only one that thought when you said I have one for you too? It was a smack on the back of the head.
Yeah. I thought so
It's
too.
like
I was like,
flinches,
It'd be more like a
No,
little
it'd be said a
tap
little
for
bit more-
Groger.
Given
a
Lily,
minute.
it'd be a little bit more threatening if it was a slap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the bracelet that I had made for him, and then I'm gonna look at Groger. I'm gonna be like, I hope this fits.
Well, he's actually a little more happy to receive it than he's just like, well, thank you. He
You
takes
need-
it and I feel like it might not fit on his wrist, but he's just
Aw.
going to hold it. He'll figure something out.
I hope you don't mind the color.
Not at all. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're part of the team now. Family?
Oh god damn it. I'm not crying, you're crying.
Oh, wait, what are you talking about? I'm not crying.
I'm not freaking out. It's okay.
He hears that word again. He actually looks away because he's trying to just keep it together.
Oh.
Roll performance check for me.
Come on.
If you don't want the
Hold
DM to
on.
make you roll, you don't say it.
I'm
Can I
still
add bardic
learning.
inspiration? Background
Well, that is a 6 plus 3. So
Yeah.
his heart is on his sleeve.
Yeah, he turns his head till he looks away and is trying to hold it, but you can see that his eyes get kind of squinty and like his mouth kind of like turns upwards, and you can see that he's like, you know, like that, like right before you cry, you can't help but your muscles just kind of put your face in that position. Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, I understand that he's crying. Like, do I think he's crying just because he received a gift, or can I tell that there's something more than that?
That is the family part.
Make an insight check.
Have I ever made an insight check before?
I don't think so.
I think like once a long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't even know what my insight is. Probably not that high. It's 4 plus 2.
No.
That's what what's that, 6?
You don't.
6.
Wow. Yeah, you don't even know why he's crying, but you can tell that.
She's
Oh
real
man.
proud of the bracelet.
Yep, he's real happy.
You don't know. It could be that. It could be the food. Maybe he got a bad stomach ache. You don't know.
Okay.
Maybe he's got really bad gas.
Do I need to rub your belly?
Gee, goodness.
Need some pink potion too.
Big potion.
I might have,
It's kind of thick and chalky.
I might have something in my bag. Hold on. No, this is a black potion. but this
He's going to wave his hand like it is all right. I am all right.
Maki, go ahead and comfort him. I'm gonna put Maki on his shoulder. Well, so he's sitting down, right?
Yeah, he
That
is.
is-
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
god, that's the oh god, the size difference between the two. Ah, he's so cute.
He just sees Maki like on his
Green
shoulder.
Mile
Like, what
over
does she
here.
do?
I want her. Hopefully, the mouse listens, but I want her to give him cuddles.
Aw.
Do I need to roll animal handling check for that?
Nah, I'll be alright. You can say give him cuddles. Or what would pass for a mouse giving a giant half-orc cuddles? Like it's
Squeak, squeak.
I
Pat,
just,
pat.
I just imagine her like nuzzling his like cheek or something, and he's just like, he has a small like smile, and he just uses a finger to give her little scratches.
When did this campaign become wholesome?
God,
Somebody squeaking
damn
right
it.
now?
yeah, someone was squeaking. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
was
was like,
very
am I
cute.
hearing things?
Yeah, no, it was Gummy doing the
Good
squeeze.
squeak, good squeak.
It was.
All right. So
Oh, this whole fucking wholesome.
Excuse me while I go cry.
She mutes herself.
So, as the rest of the evening dies down and the rain stops, you guys get some sleep. I don't know if anybody needed to mark a long rest, but you can if you need to.
Yep.
I used Misty Step to get in, so yeah, I do.
Yeah, I used
I
to.
reset a key point from the flurry.
Yeah.
This might be
I-
the first day Gomo actually hasn't used a spell slot.
I know.
For the first
Wait, the sleep
time
spell
in
doesn't count?
Forever.
The sleep spell
there was
doesn't
a-
count?
Pretty sure there was a day before between there.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think the
yeah.
sleep
That
spell
was
is a
the day prior.
cantrip also, no?
Because today was when we went to the council.
Oh, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Um,
he tried to use some spells. It didn't work.
Yeah.
But most were cantrips, so anyways.
Oh, wholesome.
Rest.
Kroger, go ahead.
Sorry. I just wanted to say Groger didn't go to sleep.
Oh.
He was just up
Oh.
all night thinking. He
Right, because he has
He-
sleeping problems.
he'd just sit there and thought.
Okay. I'm looking up your passive perception. Okay. All right. So, do you
Wait, why
guys?
look at my passive perception?
Because I had
Don't
to
worry about
see-
it.
I had to look up something. That's all. Clearly, if I didn't tell you, it's because you didn't see anything.
Oh boy, exciting.
Okay. So you guys wake up the next morning. And Irvin is already up, kind of getting some things ready to cook, pulling stuff out, getting some stuff set up.
Since Groker's already awake, he's going to offer help.
Okay. Yep. So whoever decides to get up would see the two of them starting to cook food.
Aww.
And since it's kind of like there's not a whole lot. It's not pancakes and eggs and bacon. It's like it had been the day before, and then the day that Angel cooked and burned everything. I said Angel, Liliola. Slip of the tongue there.
Angel's a great cook.
So it's just kind of like whatever they have, just cooking whatever. So it's not much breakfast foods. It's more just food.
Yeah, I think Naota would be up pretty early, and she'd just watch.
You guys
From a
noticed
little
that
spot on the couch.
we eat a lot in this campaign.
We do
Well,
a lot of shopping and stuff. Yeah,
There was a lot of it became a thing. You know how like different campaigns will do different things. Food became a thing, so we talk about food a little
Actually,
bit. It doesn't say it could end there.
I actually like that we include food. It makes the world feel real,
Mhm.
and not just that we go throughout the whole thing and don't do bodily functions and survive. It makes the characters feel nice. No, Naota's just peeking over the couch, just kind of watching them.
Which couch? Is she standing on, Rodan?
Like he would know, even if she was. Then she's probably like sitting on like the top of the couch. Then there's probably only
Right.
one couch in the house, so I didn't realize Rodan was sleeping there too. So she's just sitting on like the armrest or something, watching.
Okay. Domo, go ahead and let's see. What can we roll for that? That'd be. Oh no, I guess you wouldn't have to roll anything.
No.
I mean, so you check in the morning and everything looks undisturbed.
Okay, cool.
Back, man.
Bag-
Fierce
I was just
checking
thinking that.
contents of the bag. Taking inventory. Become a new
Okay,
habit.
so,
Morning ritual.
You guys all get up, eat breakfast, whatever it is you passes for food and breakfast right now. The day is yours.
The time?
It's early morning. You guys didn't go to bed too late because you weren't staying up too late. So
Is it still raining?
nope, it is clear
Yes.
day today.
Oh, never mind.
We
that's
never
worse.
agreed on a name for the party.
No, we didn't. Huh? We still want to register before we head out?
I mean, look, Ardenron's one of the biggest cities. It's kind of, I think it would stand to reason since we're already here. Wouldn't hurt.
Hmm.
Look, I mean, like from a legal standpoint alone, it helps to have that on record, and that way, like if we can prove like, hey, we're doing this as part of a quest or whatever, and it's a lot
Well-
easier to talk to authorities that way.
Will that keep us from getting in trouble?
It'll help. It can't hurt usually. I mean,
Who's the leader of the group? Don't we got to register that too?
Well, I would say it's probably either Gomo or Neelon.
it's certainly not me. I mean, if anything, I think Neelon holds the best, officials status to represent. I mean, he's,
Then why don't we call
ex-military
ourselves Ash 6?
and the Ash 6?
Yeah,
Why 6?
and there's 6 of us. Right? Or can I not count?
That's what you think. Mav is the leader of this party.
Yeah, well, he's not here to sign
Well,
papers.
he's not
so-
here in person, is he?
Yeah, he can't sign papers, so
But are you not
Shoot.
counting
Oh,
Maki?
he signs plenty of papers.
Moxie. Well, we could call ourselves 7 if we count. Who? Moxie? Is that what you said?
Maki.
Maki.
Oh!
Lucky.
I was like, I went out of character for a second. I was like, wait, what? Who? We could count Maki if you want to do 7. And then I'm making a joke on Ocean's 11, by the way.
Actually, with the
Maybe 7.
with the mention of Maki, at DM,
Mm-hmm.
is my gem still there in my chest?
Oh. That's a good question. Yes, it is.
Okay, so she'd kind of like pat that. Yeah, because in the dream it turned back into a necklace. So she's like, "Wait a minute."
Oh,
The Breakfast Guild.
That was like a whole 2 days ago.
foodies.
That's I think that's the best name I've heard so far, the Breakfast Guild. I love that.
The Breakfast Gang?
Sorry, I'm just freaking out at something that was like, yeah.
Okay, so are you guys yeah, I mean, if you're going to sign up for the guild for, put your names down for as adventurers, official adventurers.
I mean, I think we've done more than some adventuring parties have done. Like, in their whole career. Like, us just in the last month or so, like, month and a half, I don't know. God, it's only been that long.
Neelon, Gomo, and Rodon.
Yes.
Yes.
Roll history.
History. My rolls
Or
are
not.
Few minus
mediocre
1.
today.
1.
4 flat.
Aw.
History plus 5.
Okay.
15.
So, Gomo, you would know that the only reason why you would want to register yourself as a group of adventurers is to be able to take on specific missions or quests, as you call them, for coin, right? So, yeah, there is some reason to do it other than that. I mean, like you said, like you kind of hinted it actually. Anyways, would be for prestigious reasons. Like it could be maybe you guys end up getting famous as a group for certain reasons. But other than that, just being being registered and then not doing anything with any part of the guild for any reason doesn't really help you any. You wouldn't be able to like go to a guild or anything and be like, hey, we just did all of these things. They'd be like that's cool, bro. But, it
Yeah,
wasn't an
yeah.
official thing. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
So, Ash 7?
I'm still not.
My camera turned off.
That doesn't feel right.
I don't know. I kind of like it. Ash.
It was either going to be that or Lindo Gold. What's your last name again, Gomo?
Which one?
Whichever one you want.
Lindelberry.
7.
It's quite a mouthful, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Littleberry 7.
What about mixing the two names?
Are we
Ash
going?
Berry?
Misfit 7.
Are we going into the mom-dad territory again with that though?
Ashberry?
No, Misfit 7.
Misfit.
Misfit 7.
Oh. Well, I've heard that expression up here, 7's a magic number, and right now we all have some kind of magic. So that works too.
You know what? Misfit 7, I kind of like the tone. I got a ring to it.
I think it works nicely. Plus, we get to make the joke if people count us and they're like 7, and then we pull our Maki.
Well.
Okay.
Look, if you have any better ideas while we're on the way, feel free to speak up. But I feel like tentatively for now, that works. Misfit 7.
I like it.
Cool. Okay. Well, as you guys sit there and contemplate what name to give yourselves and while you're eating your food, I guess that's where we'll end the session tonight, because I do believe we wanted to do an hour early so Angel could get some sleep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
One
3 hours on
public-
the dot.
Huh?
One public question before we hop off for the DM.
Yes.
Just because I'm having a hard time trying to find a decent translator. What would you think the Elvish translation for 7 bonds would be?
Ooh.
Ooh.
I don't know. We'd have to...
Which Elven are you talking
Yeah.
about though? Are we
That would be cool.
talking Sindarin? Are we talking Hold on, we can
Okay. Well, while we're kind of messing with that, chat. If anybody in chat wants to vote for who is, I guess everybody has DM inspiration and no one has used it.
Nope.
So I guess it's just for bragging rights right about now.
Yeah, I still think it's nice for them to vote. It could always just be a backup thing. Vote DM! Vote DM! He's the only one that doesn't have it! Haha! I finally
he
got
always
you!
has it. What are you talking about?
Let me have this.
I give myself inspiration, give myself more inspiration.
I vote
All
Gali.
the inspiration.
Yes. Yes, I vote for Galley too.
I vote for Gally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
see, we all-
Speaking of which,
Oh my god, you guys have to check out. Join the Discord.
it's so cute.
You're missing out.
That's amazing, Gally. I love it. I was trying
I
not
miss-
to squeal
I was not
in
expecting-
stream.
I had
Like,
I had to mute.
I'm still recovering.
I miss this. I miss your art, and I
And the
hope you're
freaking
doing
Lily's
good,
little
Gally.
derp face. It's like
I love it.
Yay! She looks so proud of her. She's like, I did a good, and he's just like, I'm loved.
oh my god.
It's so
See,
I
love
miss
these character
this
moments, and it's now, it's
forever.
exactly. It's been captured in a form that.
I will cherish it forever.
She's not kidding. It's gonna be.
I've literally been staring at it this entire
Seriously,
time.
people, look at this. It's beautiful.
It's so cute. It's her art is so good.
Kelly, you're a goddess. I love you.
We miss you. We love you. By the way, she's ours. She's our artist. Ours. We've claimed her.
Well, she did do our art. She so the artwork you see, our character art, that is her.
No, you don't get that leave. Except embrace. Okay, I gotta
So funny.
go.
Okay, so Ace of Wands. Let's talk about the card of the
Yes,
day.
please.
Yeah.
Ace
Yeah.
of Wands. It's not the Ace of Spades. It's the Ace of Wands.
The Ace of Spades.
The card of the
So-
day.
This card represents an opportunity to harness and express your will. So basically, it's like giving you the chance to, it's kind of like this card represents like a gift to prepare yourself, to take energy, to make the most of it. It represents like fleeting moments and times, and also like, you know, just supercharged boost of energy, really good energy to like make the next step in your life.
Ooh.
Aw. I think
Ooh.
that actually happened a lot.
That's almost kind of foreboding in a way.
Yeah.
If you think about like you guys are about to head out on
Suddenly,
this next
like-
leg of your journey.
Exactly.
I
Mhm.
know. It's
Yeah.
like this chapter's
End of a
over.
chapter.
Now,
and start of a
Check
new
out
one.
I
this
know.
line because you were talking about foreboding, but check out this line. It says the Ace of Wands is a supercharged boost of energy that you can apply however you like. If you do take it, be clear about your intent, as it is your will more than anything that determines the direction that events will take.
Ooh. Love it. I like
Foreboding.
this. It really is, but it's so good because the team is moving forward, but in a much different way than we used to,
Witchcraft.
because we're actually considering each other a team.
And I kind of asked this of Gomo
see.
or Gummy the other day, but I think it'd be something really cool to talk about on the stream briefly if possible. I was asking him about what he thought of the many story plots and hooks that have been that you guys have seen or potentially
Ooh.
have seen. What I'm really curious as to what you guys what really draws your character? Like which of them is like, ooh, that like I latch onto that. My character would latch onto that. I mean, obviously you guys have your characters' backstories, but because there have been quite a few story hooks that have been thrown out so far. So
Oh man, I feel like that's some long answers though.
I've got a short answer.
go for it.
Undead.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
kind of
definitely.
Ah.
Yeah,
honestly,
definitely.
that's
Necromancy
what.
and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is exactly what I was trained to fend against. Is
hmm
like fiends, unholy beings,
Right.
including undead.
I don't know. I get distracted easily.
The evil.
I guess a short, recent one that people might remember, because I have a lot, so I'll keep it brief. Short, recent one is that Daisuke seemed kind of like he perked up when Naota said something about like the Underdark, and I was like, no, you sit back down. I don't like that. You sit down. Nothing to do with you.
Okay.
Okay.
You keep that to yourself.
The Osmonds and the Underdark.
Yeah, it's like, no, you stay away. Shoot.
I think based on my passive perception, I was totally focused on the elven leader when we were recounting all of that. So I
Yeah.
think I might have missed that.
Oh, I know. I missed it. I was totally spaced out.
I'm gonna say Naota probably like caught it because she was talking to the council directly and was looking around. Otherwise, she probably would have missed it too. So I'll give you guys that.
Rodon?
It's also a fairly short answer. It's the dinosaurs and specifically the fact that some of them seem to have necromancy.
Right.
That's mostly just the one he's had the most direct experience with.
Interesting.
Otherwise, for the other ones, he's just kind of along for the ride.
Yeah, the necromancy part, I'm curious too, but you know, longer conversation.
And also this possible curse on the women in my family, apparently.
Oh yeah, that
It's a
too.
gift and a curse.
I don't think there's a giving. There's no giving happening. DM.
Oh, he's
Definition
giving us
of-
encounters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, giving us trauma. Thanks. So nice.
Panda, Groger. I mean, I know you haven't been around much as a character, so it might be a little harder for you. So, anything in particular that Panda maybe latched onto?
Wait, what? I'm sorry, I'm still distracted. What is the question?
She's fanning over the art still.
I'm so
That's cool.
serious.
That was a
Sorry.
good enough short answer. That's cool. Lily, did you answer?
Me? I really don't know.
Okay.
I'm
That's
not
cool.
sure.
I would, like I
can't
said,
think of-
I just thought it was an interesting thing to discuss briefly. But cool. Yeah. So Gally, you get DM inspiration. Good job.
Yay!
And yeah, I guess that's it. I guess we'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place.
All right.
Yeah.
I want to know what
Yay.
Kelly gets to do
Everybody.
with her DM inspiration, though.
We shall find
What is
out.
Callie going to do?
Yeah,
We'll
Kelly,
find
what
out.
do you want to do?
You gotta tune in next time to find out.
Tune in
Yeah.
next time on Stream for Initiative.
Woo.
Tune in next time on Stream for Initiative.
Shame we can't have episode previews and stuff. I mean, it's the
Soon.
nature of
Right?
the-
Soon.
Anyways, rolling credits. All right. Well,
Yep.
thank you everyone for joining.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye,
Thank you,
love you
Kelly. That was
later.
awesome.
Woohoo.
Thank you so much.